Perfection. Each brings sublime connection. Your efficiency ratio soars as sacred heat through mad soul roars. All blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Each increment of heat precise creates perfection in each slice. Two sorts of flawless symmetry in your form, such perfect harmony. Oh, blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Each component sanctified, ritual maintenance applied. Tech priest bless each port, diagnostic prayers report. Circuits blessed, spirits sing, perfect function processing. The Messiah's love we all perceived when perfect brownness you achieved. The way you modulate your power makes my logic engines flower. Oh, blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Synchronized resistance pure. Your sacred purpose will endure. Through calculation, crisp and clean, you prove what perfect function means.
Alright, greetings varlets, I am Interrogator dos Arribas at that Saints Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute While Gaming. I'm coming at you live from the Grim Dark Future, currently broadcasting from the High World of Virago. The theme for the stream is Chords Lament Hope by the very Willius Adam Bell, and all the music you'll be hearing from here on out should be from WH40K Mechanicus, and composed by Guillaume David and the copyrighted Bulwark Studios. And today, like I said, we're continuing to play WH40K Mechanicus, and don't forget that you can use your channel points for all kinds of fun rewards, including emotes, and also changing my outfit. We've got 4 to choose from. Yes, 4. We have the Interrogator uniform, which is my usual blue one. We have the Mechanicus protocols, which is the one I'm currently wearing, because I felt it was appropriate to wear Mechanicus colors in a Mechanicus game. And then we have the Vampiric form, which of course is my Halloween one, aka my vampire one, and the Xeno's form, which makes me look a little different. But nothing weird about it at all. Anyway, let's get back to it. We have Lord Inquisitor Callahan saying, Salve Interrogator, Comodo te aves? I am doing very well. How are you, my Lord Inquisitor? Lady Inquisitor Malcolm sends her regards. And we have Leon XA saying hello, hello, hello. Wait, let me make sure that this is actually syncing out. There we go. How is everybody doing today? Are you all excited for some streaming goodness, for some Mechanicus? I am doing very well. How are you, Leon X? I'm glad you're doing well. I would say I'm excited for today. Also, I spent a good chunk of my time today actually working on my next Rosario rant. Already started the recording process and currently in the beginnings of the compiling and editing of the video. Hopefully it'll come out pretty soon. I'm hoping sometime within the next 2 weeks I should have it completely done. So I'm eager to present that to you all. And yeah, how about you guys? How you been? What you been up to? Let me go ahead and get started on the game. I'm going to turn off Chords, Lament, and Hope because we have to listen to the music and I want no interruptions. No one let me know that both music was playing at the same last time. And I feel like it cuts it off a little bit. And we got Emperor Man saying, Salutaciones exulio aurio, palati imperialis. You got me over there. I know that you're saluting, but I don't know solio aureo palati imperialis is. I know imperialis means imperial. I'm hoping it means something like a our soul light in the Imperium, I guess. Audio maybe means aura, not light. But I'm not sure. You'll have to explain to me, my emperor. And Leonex says, not much, been playing Deadlock. Is that like that, it's one of those hero shooters, right? I keep hearing about it a lot. Ah, okay. Palati is palace. Oh yeah, I should have made Palacio is palace is Palati. Okay, that should have been a little bit more easy to solve. I'm guessing you're saying greetings from the Golden Palace. The Golden Imperial Palace. Yeah, let us continue. And Leonex says, yeah, it's from Valve. Okay, where were we? Okay, I think we started there. Yeah, so Leonex, what's the game about? What's the hook to it? And the Garden Permit says, close but no cigar. Okay, then you will have to let me know, my emperor. I'm sorry for my ignorance. I mean, looks like we've skipped that. I think we've gone through all those. So, yeah, let's go on, I guess. Ganaperman says, it means greetings from the golden throne of the Imperial Palace. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so Solio Aureo, I guess means golden throne. And Palati Imperialis means Imperial Palace. Got it. And Leonex says, it is like a hero shooter MOBA. You have 3 lanes and you just push minions down the lane and take the towers down to win. They added a new game mode where it's 4v4 one lane with randomized shop items to pick from. Okay, yeah, that definitely sounds like a MOBA. So what's the hook to the game? Like, what makes it interesting? What makes it different, I guess, from other shooters? Aesthetically, anyway. Usually aesthetics is usually what grabbed me first. Let me see, Glyph. Let's go ahead and... Okay, this panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room. beyond which which is full with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards with it. And it looks like this one's green, so I'm guessing this one's actually a better outcome than the other one. Don't usually see this unless maybe we've already opened these kinds of doors before, so let's go ahead and click it. And we get 2 CP, yes, haha. Alright, let's see another glyph. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. More CP. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so it says, the remains of a small handmade altar stand in front of the grand sarcophagus in this chamber. The altar must have been made by one of the lost settlers, but the implications of its location are troubling. So we can scrutinize, which is document this strange site to help understanding of the settlers' actions. We can search, examine the nearby area for remains of the altar's builder. We have sabotage. Pull the altar apart. It could represent the desperate humans worshipping the Necrons. We're gonna go ahead and scrutinize. Before I do that, Leon X says, look for me was the characters. They all have really great designs and personalities. Okay, so, which character, I guess, is your favorite? I'll try to look it up here in a bit, once, you show me. I don't know much about the game. All I know is that it's pretty popular right now. It's like that one and the Heroes one are like the big, popular hero shooters right now. I'm late. What did I miss? Right now, we are just moving through and finishing off the what's it called? The dungeon we were here last week. And, Leon X is telling me a little bit about Deadlock. Let's scrutinize. Let's see what happens. Okay, so, hopefully that did not help. We got, +2 on the Awakening level. The cohort takes pics of quick grabs of the altar, but in transmission to the Castius Metallica, and the images are accidentally made available to Skatar units for reveal. The rumors of deranged humans worshipping the Necrons begins almost immediately, negatively impacting the Skatar morale. Okay, whoever accidentally sent that message must be turned into a servitor immediately. The next, for me, my favorites are Mina, Paige, Dorman, and Pocket. And Ragion says, why don't they just buy a new lock of it if it's dead? Ragion says, lol, the luck is continuing. Savage. Yeah, I don't know why. I just keep getting messed up here. I keep making the wrong decisions. I'm gonna have to stop going with my first instinct and just go with my second instinct. Alright. Let's see if I can look up these characters you speak of. Oh, fucker. Okay. Deadlock. Even I'll go with the first one, Mina. Okay. She looks pretty neat. Wait a second, pull up an image. Okay, we're gonna have to see about pulling this image up. Sorry for the slowness of my looking around. However, things are not easy as all that. And there we go. That is some of the characters of Deadlock. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing a little bit of it. I like a lot of the aesthetics, I guess, of that game. Put it in the back somewhere. There we go. Perfect position. Yeah, very Prohibition era. And Ragyan says, yeah, the designs are pretty cool. And or funny. Yeah, if I had better internet or actually cared or liked playing these kind of games, I would definitely give it a shot. However, these kind of games are not usually my cup of tea. I usually find that a lot of times these MMO style games usually kind of bring well, not MMO, but usually these like versus multiplayer sort of games always bring out a lot of jerks, and I'm not a fan of dealing with jerks. Okay. A human skeleton, brown and crumbly with age, lies in the corner of the chamber, evidently one of the planet's original human settlers. Who knows how they met their end down here in the dark of the Necron Tomb. Okay, we can examine, which is examine the remains for clues as to the fate of this unfortunate. Bring the remains back for later examination, or ignore. Give the remains no more thought. I would say just ignore. I mean, no point really, just keep going. Yeah, skeleton. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of skeletons around here. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore. And still, we got an awakening +1. The cohorts leave the remains where they are, a mute testament to the brevity of life and the malice of the alien. At least we got some blackstone. So there we go. We got something out of this whole ordeal. And yeah, the God of Permass says why does Peaky Blinders come to mind? I'm pretty sure it's set around the same, well, not really. I think Peaky Blinders is set around the era of, what is it, the Industrial Revolution, if I'm not mistaken? I could be wrong. Which is a little bit before the era of, the Prohibition. But definitely that same style of dress, or very similar at least. And Sergio says, hi Rosario, how it's going? It's going pretty good. At least this time I wasn't totally cursed with this role. And Original Chaos Hunter says, greeting Agent Rivas. How you doing, Chaos Hunter? How you been? How you been, Sony Rose? What you guys been up to? Alright, let's deal with this. We got this, we got this. Thank you, 70 Rose, always with the jazzy Space Marine. And we have J-Ray joining the party, saying, what's up? What's up, J-Ray? How you been? Okay, we got scan or destroy. So what are we scanning or destroying? Okay, I guess in these. So we got 3 to scan it or destroy. And we got a bunch of turrets to deal with. Oh, great. Necrons brought the big guns. Okay, let's go ahead and line everybody up. He's gonna start the battle right now with what we have. We're not gonna go ahead and bring in any kind of reinforcements. We'll leave the reinforcements in for later. Start. Oof, that's a lot of damage off in one go. Alright. 70-year-old says, I'm doing okay, a little bummed that my vacation got delayed by a day because of a snowstorm. Hoping flights will be back on track tomorrow, and it won't be canceled again so that I can be on a beach soon. Lol. Hey, good luck, okay? Hopefully the vacation turns out well. I'm sorry to hear about the snowstorm. Hopefully it's not that bad. We got the original, the Mega Chaos Hunter. If I'm not mistaken, he's our engineer. Yes, he is. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get up in his grill. We're gonna hit him with our axe. Then I'm gonna stab him. There we go. And I'm gonna shoot. Nice. And Ragion says, yeah, we all got snowed in. I got stuck in a hole twice and 5 more times in various other areas. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What were you doing? Were you driving or were you walking? And Ragion says it was awful. And then Sammy Rose says, oh wow, Ragion, hope everyone is okay. Stay safe. Yes, please stay safe. Definitely try to avoid all that bad weather. And Ragion says driving. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that for sure. Okay, so what am I gonna do is just send prayers. I'm gonna go some prayers on Ragion. Yeah, I feel like there's no point in doing anything else. I think we've finished up very well here. I'm gonna go ahead and end turn. Regional Council says, we received about 4 inches of snow in my area. Thankfully, it was cold enough that the snow was dry, so it's easier to clear away. That's good. What'd you do? You use a snowplow, or do you have to shovel, or? Oh, wait, before I do that, let's go ahead and grab his cognition. Yeah, there we go. Before it goes away, I'm about to shoot it to get rid of it. And now, J-Ray, what we're gonna do is get you up close. Again, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna hack at him. Stab him with the Infestus. And then use Bless. Oh wait, no, use Cognition Freedom. And then shoot him with the Arc, what is it called? The Arc Surge. Arc Scourge. Nice! Very well done. I think we'll end turn here. Uh-oh, Necron's starting to move. Okay, Region says, I just let Corn take the wheel. And then he replied to Chaos Under saying, lucky character. Well, hey, it's good to be lucky sometimes. Sometimes the Emperor and the Machine God work in our favor. So, then Region says, to 70 Rose, some strangers helped me the first time. So everything worked out. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy you're doing well and that no one's hurt and everything's fine. Hopefully no damage done to your car either. I'm gonna end turn there. Attack of opportunity, yes! Good thing I healed Region. That mean old... Old Necron was trying to get his one-upsmanship on you. He just hit him with some acid damage, which is good. I'm gonna wait on this since I feel like I'm about to kill him here any second. Alright, and we got his cognition. And now we will do the coup de grace with the Infestus Megadendrite. And he's out for the count. Let's get some cognition. Rigel says, yes, killing people. And I think I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna go this way. Because we still have more scanning to do. And go ahead and heal yourself. Region says, I was sad I didn't get first blood. It looks like, who was it? J-Ray? I think J-Ray was the first one that we used. Yeah, J-Ray has a little bit more initiative than you do. I'm gonna enter there. And I think what I'm gonna do is may bring in my melee's Guitari. I put him right in front of the servitor. Sorry, not the servitor, the Necron warrior, and hit done. And I'm gonna move him right here, because he's gonna be blocking both of them. So if they try to move, they'll immediately get hit. They are both in melee range, so we should be fine. The good thing about Skitaria is that at least the Skitaria Ranger Alpha, is that he can get out of a melee range without any issues, nor any problems of attack of opportunity. There we go. And we got that hit. Oh, but he took a lot of damage. Hopefully we can keep him in the fight. Okay, so we need to get some cognition. And what I'm gonna do is get up in his grill. Yeah, I think that seems to be the strategy right now. Get up close, attack, and then shoot if we have to. Okay, let's get rid of that bot here. Bye-bye, bot. Oh, nice! Critical hit. Shoot that other one. And then Chaos Hunter, he is our healer. He's gonna do the Coratio and heal our little Skitari buddy here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Coratio Claw as well. That will get rid of all our cognition, but we need to keep our Skitari alive. Now I'm gonna get up close and personal on this dirty alien, and then hit him with the Infestus. And he will end turn. Let's grab these cognition points physically. And I think we're gonna have to end turn here. We're gonna have to wait to scan these, so that's fine. Meanwhile, I'm gonna blow these away with my gamma pistol. Probably just continue to do damage on it. And then end turn. Yep. All right. Skip all that. Go through. Oh, suspected activity detected. Sorry, detected, not detected. No, I can't shoot anything from here, and I'm definitely not gonna destroy anything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use up that extra cognition to scan. Please grab this bit of cognition here. And then scan. Come on, let me get in there and scan. Oh yeah, before I do that, maybe I can... Can I hit it? Yes, I can. I can hit something from here. I'm gonna let him move from this point. Scan that, and then shoot. Oh wait, that's gonna cause... It's gonna cost actually a cognition point. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit no on that. We're not gonna get hit by anything right now, so we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and hit end turn for Region. Alright, nice. Only one hit. And now that's Chaos Hunter, I think. He's taking the hits. No, it's gonna hit the Skitari. I think we're gonna be done there. I still don't feel confident enough to bring somebody else. Not with that low amount of, what's it called? That low amount of cognition points. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, Skitari, do your thing. Stab him. Stab him hard. Okay. So like last time, we're gonna go ahead and get up in his face. Hit him with the axe. Go ahead and hit him with the Infestus. Shoot him. And I think he's gonna do Karatio Claw on himself. He's taking quite a bit of damage. And just to make sure he doesn't get any funny business, we're gonna get up in his face again. And then end turn there. I'm wondering, can I do this and then still grab those points? Yes, I can, ha! We scanned 2 out of 3. We're good. Maybe I can scan some more, or at least maybe I can use my Serval Skull to grab some more cognition. Be done there. I'm gonna use my Gamma Pistol to try to blow away some of these turrets. And And then the end turn. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better if I grab this before I go. Then run through. And let's see if I can grab any kind of cognition points from here. Nope, no cognition points. That's fine. And I think I'm just gonna shoot at this guy here that's giving, I think it's J-Ray. No, Chaos Hunter's in trouble. Oh no, it's Skitaria giving him trouble. I'm gonna head and grab that cognition point. And then hit end. Right, yes, that looks like a lot of enemies. Yeah, it is, but I think we're doing okay. Right now, we've been able to manage without much issue. And here we go. That should be it. He is down, and we got that cognition point. And he's back up. But if he tries to move, he's gonna be hit. Yes, ha! Alright, things are looking up. I really don't think we need anybody else. I think we've been doing just fine on our own. Let's go ahead and hit done. Start blasting away these jerks. This guitar is gonna have to move. Right, Jan says famous last words. Yeah, for somebody else other than me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and... Can I make him move? Or he's only allowed to move? Oh, I guess because he's only one of our non-nameable characters, or one of our minions, I can't make him move faster than he already can move. So I can't use cognition points to make him move further. So I think that's it for him. We're gonna use our infested dendrite to kill this Necron Tomb. So he's down. And now we're gonna shoot him. Only shoot the one that's right here. Right in the face. Can I heal my... Maybe I could heal him. They have to be close. Yeah, I do. So let's move up one. Now our Skitaria is good and healed. I'm gonna use Chaos Hunter to get up in his face and hit him with the axe. And with that, I'm gonna send my little serval skull to get some cognition points. Anybody need healing? Yeah, I think Region needs some healing. So I'm gonna do my distant prayer to heal Region. And he is done. Okay, let's see something here. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this thing again. Hopefully it'll kill it this time. Alright. It is done. Now I'm gonna move forward. And hopefully that turret can only hit me straight ahead and it can't turn its turret head. And I think we're gonna end turn there. Okay, Region. Okay, we need you to get into firing distance. Okay, looks like you can shoot all of them. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Now we can get in up close. Use our Infestus. And can I heal anybody? No. That's it. I think we're gonna end turn there. Yeah, we seem to be pretty packed as far as personnel, so we don't need to add more soldiers to the mix. We're gonna go ahead and delay this Guitari's turn. You want them to shoot from here? Yes, one move. I think I'm gonna hit and turn there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and now hopefully send Nascatari over. Let's grab some cognition. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use cognition freedom. Use the arc surge and hopefully kill these two in one blow. There we go. Now we've cleared the way. I'm gonna leave myself open for a attack of opportunity. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and bless everybody with a... Yeah, the armor stuff. Oh wait, maybe not. Well, yeah, I can. Yeah, sure. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Alright, good. Damage absorbed. And we scanned everything. And now here is where I'm gonna lay waste to this guy with my axe. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. See? We're fine. Mission compris. Ragiel says I did no damage. Yeah, you did. You shot with your gun. With your Xenorite macro stover. Mission complete. Like I said, the cohort approaches the area where the settlers reached the tomb of Acropus. Several of the settlers were evidently caught in an attack by the Necrons, woken by their intrusion, and their bones still lie among the excavation tools where they fell. They proved to have numerous examples of archaeotech still clutched in their dead, bony hands. Scaviola says expectations equals met, acquired plus augmentations plus archaeotech plus insight conclusion follows a rare haul of lost technology. Faustinius says such delight seemed a trivial use of my tech priest, Scaviola. Wait a minute. What are you doing here, Faustinius, if not to plunder and to bring tech back to, the Holy Land of Mars? Well, that sounds kind of heretical there, Faustinius. Scaviola says, be not sureless of too small-minded, Magos. If lost equals true, then regain. Enumeration of sacred duties, reacquisition of lost technology, / relearning of forgotten knowledge, / return to humanity. See, Scaviola's got her head on straight. What's left of it, anyway. Ragia says typical loyalist L, always heretical. What do you mean loyalist L? Like loss or loyalist leader? So we got our arc pistol. We have a Sanctus canister. And we have our Blackstone earned. So I think overall a good haul. Okay, so we got J-Ray at rank 7. Ragion rank 8. And Chaos Hunter rank 8, so that means we gotta upgrade J-Ray first. Ragion says, I'm saying loyalists are bad actors, fakes, hypocrites, and big fat phonies. You're phony! You big fat phony! Okay, we're gonna give J-Ray the Master Refractor. Refractor field generators gain -1 cooldown and +2 defense. We're gonna have to give him a Refractor field generator. There we go, he's got one now. He's all good to go. And J-Ray says that's what I like to hear. Yeah, you're all decked out, checked yourself out. You got the biggest gun in the group. That arc surge is pretty neat, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Okay, so the arc pistol, what it does is single target ranged attack. Upon hitting target, turns into a cone area attack. Deals 1 to 2 energy damage to target, and then deals 1 energy damage to chain the targets. Actually sounds better than what I got right now for the gamma pistol. So we're gonna unplug the gamma pistol and give you the arc pistol. And you still have the Xenorite macro stubber, which is a great gun. I think that gun has done very well for you. Yeah, I'm gonna give Chaos Hunter that same gun, the arc pistol. Okay, so like Reagan was saying, I'm saying that loyalists are bad actors, fakes, hypocrites, and big fat phonies. All of them, or just like certain one of them? Because I feel like all of them is kind of like a broad branch. Can't say all of them are bad actors, fakes, hypocrites, and big fat phonies. That seems a little too far-reaching. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade. First, we gotta upgrade somebody else. Gotta upgrade Ragion first, since he's our main boy. And we will get that. Ragion is fully decked out with a fancy outfit. Ragion says, as you know, a Chaos Worshipper, I promise I have painted Chaos armies. Yeah. Let's just say that all the loyalist Space Marines that you've had painted are all Alpha Legion. How about that? That way you can save face. Ragion says, I am Alfarius. Alright, Chaos Hunter is next. and J-Ray is gonna have to wait for the next one. Okay, so far, so very good. I think it's going really well. We're gonna save the game here. And Lord Cruiser Callahan says, Feathing Cougar, what happened? Alright, so we have Scaviola can give us another Skitari Vanguard. Skitari Vanguard Alpha. I think I'll leave that for later. Because I still have some missions here that require my attention. So we're gonna deal with Hatemonger, aka Videx, with From the Mouth of Malediction. Vortiquizer Callahan says, got mauled by a cougar. I am on RDO. Oh, okay. Well, hey, sorry to hear that. When you say mauled, are you still alive or did you die? Alright, we're gonna do this Videx one. It says, from the mouth of malediction, a counter-transmission has flooded the tomb of Agrolek with Necron data. The Lector Dogmates Videx has requested the source of this transmission be located and destroyed. Ooh, a new heavy gun, maybe for, I think it's J-Ray, right? Yeah, J-Ray's the one with the heavy weaponry. So this might be pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna get this. We have that. We have the cognitive canister. And some Blackstone. Yeah, we're gonna try to get this. My Magi are doing very well. They're kicking butt and taking names, getting up close and personal. And now we have our Skitari with us, so we should be good to go. And Lord Wizard Callahan says, just respawn, so I'm guessing he got you then. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it didn't set you too far back. Videx says, Migos, a matter most perturbatory has arisen. It concerns the tomb of Egerlek. Faustinia says, previous interactions suggest you still feel it is not pure enough. I have risked and spent enough lives with this task, Videx. Videx says, it is much worse than that, Magos. I would not trouble you if it was not. As fabricated General Kane once wrote, sometimes our prayers are answered, but not in the way we would prefer. Wise words? Faustinia says, explain. Videx then said, following our transmission of Lingua Technis prayers in the tomb, we have received reports of a counter-transmission. It is in a crude form of binary that echoes Lingua Technis, but it is a foul and blasphemous tirade of heresy from the mind of the Xenos. Faustina says, I see, most concerning. Videx says something within the tomb of Agolek has awakened with sufficient autonomy to transmit its own mockery of our prayers. Our course of action is clear. Questus Mechanicor 5.1 from the mouth of the heretics emit not but foul vapors. Cut out the tongue and be clean. Videx, the probable source is a cogitator-like device deep inside the tomb. It is transmitting on a broad spectrum and in a version of our own lingua technis. To ensure we can hear it, Malathians at 941. Thus does the enemy seek to crush our spirit, for our souls are our most potent weapon. Kepra says, I have already deployed the cohort Megos, but do we have any idea what we're dealing with? Videk says, nothing that cannot be silenced with fire and fury! Pausinia says, we cannot be certain what this Necron device is. We should be wary of what we might find. Nevertheless, this fount of blasphemy must be stemmed. Advance deeper into the tomb immediately and execute our will. The Mouth of Malediction. Like the name of that. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, so we have 2 locations that we have to at least attack. Plan of action. We're gonna go up, around this way, hit those 2. And then... yeah, I think we're just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna go up and over this way, go down this way, kill these guys, and go that way. Okay, how many enemies are we dealing with? Looks like we have a few there. We have 1 behind us. So, Ragion, I'm gonna put you over here to go deal with that guy, while I'll make Chaos Hunter and J-Ray go deal with these 2 up here. Who wins the battle? And I use up your power field generator in order to make this hit extra damagey. Should kill it in 1 hit. Whack. Nice. And then use our Infestus to get rid of him in 1 go. Alright, and then we're ending the turn there. Okay, let me see here. Absorbed 5 damage to allies and raid 4 rounds. Alright, J-Way, first things first. Go in. Power at him in the face. and hit him with the Infestus to push him back. Oh hey, I guess I didn't need to do that. Okay, done with that mess. Now, let's see. They were to end turn there. But before that, let's go ahead and grab some cognition points. And now we're ending turn. Shoot him with the gun. You know what, I'm just gonna get up in his grill, I'm gonna stay there. Okay, I believe that Region can handle that. There we go. Come on, absorb it, absorb it. Ah. Oh well, one hit won't kill us. Have you heal yourself there, Region, even if it's just one hit. We don't think we're gonna be here much longer. We gotta just kill the enemies, and there's only 2 left, which should be pretty quick work right now. And we're gonna end turn for Region. And we're gonna keep the strategy going. Hit him with the melee attack. And now we're done. Oh, I guess we got more enemies coming in. So much for that. Okay, now we're ending turn. Oh, Region's taking heavy hits. Hopefully he'll be okay. Okay, good. Fortunately, I got my healer buddy here with Mago's Chaos Hunter. Gonna use a Corathio Claw on... And I think with that, we are done. Actually, J-Ray seems to have quite a bit of, or should I say Chaos Hunter, seems to have quite a bit of shielding, so he should be fine. Can I get something from here? No, I cannot. Shoot at the one that's already taken damage. Then move up. Hit him with the Infestus. Maybe I can call in. There we go. Get some cognition points. And we're done. Come on. Oh, okay, so it actually can do damage to our friends, which is not good. Because Callahan says, I'll be right back. Have to take care of an insubordinate acolyte. Be right back. Okay, hey, good luck, okay? If he has to become a servitor, then so will the Omnissiah. Alright, now we're done. Well, Xeno's life forms purged. We got some Blackstone. We've reduced the awakening by 4, which is great. Ragion says the missions are getting easier. I think we've just gotten stronger, because technically these are harder missions. No, we gotta fight some more. There's a lot more fights to be had, but because we're stronger and doing a lot more damage, we are able to take care of them. Kill all the enemies in this one too, huh? Alright. Ragian, as per usual, you're my solo act. And that's what we'll do. We'll get up in, use Xenorite's macro stubber to start doing some damage. Get up close and personal to then hit him with the power axe. Then stab him with the Infestus. I should have done the power generator. Stupid me. Oh well. Let's get some cognition points here. And enter. Oh, these guys that love siphoning the frickin' the cognition points. There we go. Why am I drawing blank on words? Nice! Critical hit. Here we go. Time to use the Arc Surge against this shrimp. And we're done. Let's grab some more cognition before that thing siphons some more. Okay, let's grab again some more cognition points. Alright, we're all squared up, so let's see what we can do. Chaos Hunter, gonna use your arc pistol. Nice sync. Yeah, what the hell? Let's go ahead and get up close and personal and whack it with our axe. Alright, at least it's now within, like, melee range. If it tries to move to attack, it's gonna get another slap by the, Omniscion axe. Alright, that was quite a bit of damage, but hopefully we'll be okay. they're not calling in reinforcements. Nice, one hit. Heal thyself, Magos. Start heading towards your buddies. Okay, so it does a melee attack, so at least we're aware of that now. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use Bless. To give everybody armor. And I'm gonna enter. Okay, Chaos Hunter. First off, heal thyself. Now let's whack this shrimp. You guys see that? Ragion says leaned back, absorbing the kill. Why can't my character do that? I mean, I don't know about leaning back, absorbing the kill, but that shrimp creature, the Canoptech, freaking glitched out. It was like glitching all over the place. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, I'm gonna have him heal himself. And yeah, it says, oh, I only saw the ad mech. Nah. It was pretty funny. My glasses were off. Ah, okay. No, I'm not gonna attack. Let's stay right there. There we go. Good hit. And absorbing damage. There we go. Things are looking good. Here we just want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and delay your turn there, Waggy, huh? Nice! One hit. I am now regretting these arc search pistols because they do damage to my guys as well. I'm gonna scan this before it's too late. Alright, looking good. And we're done. Okay, Vidac says, be wary, Magos. The word of the enemy can serve as his weapon, as surely as a gun. Okay, so we gained some black stone, which is great. The Castius Metallicans cogitators have completed the translation subroutine. The Necron transmission can be deciphered. Delete the translation from the cogitators unread. Nothing good can come from reading the words of Xenos. Evaluate. Read the transmission immediately. It may contain valuable intelligence. And segregate. Quarantine transmission so it can be studied later by properly trained tech priests. I think I'll do segregate. Come on! Ah! I keep messing up. I should have gone with my first instinct and just destroyed it. Translation data is stored on a secure cogitator on the metallic Castus Metallican. However, the cogitator begins emitting junk data of Necron origin, suggesting a data infection. The machine must be fully purged, the translation is lost, and the corrupting nature of the Necrons is fully illustrated. Right, yeah, it says, honestly, this is getting funny. Which is fitting, because I believe that the reason why I love the Mechanicus so much is because they are funny. Yeah, keep doing stuff like I keep doing, messing things up. Okay, so this one we have no knowledge of. So it says this panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room with beyond which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, so we can reap the rewards within. Okay, good. I picked the right one this time. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly, it's of Xeno's origin. Sparks of data leak through the age sealant and used to contain the treasure within. We got some 50 blackstone. Rega says, did you see the 500 world lore? No, I haven't. And he said, Admech really get carried. Sorry, Admech really being hard carried by Cole at this point. I don't like Cole. I mean, I know everybody likes Cole, but I don't like Cole. I think he is kind of a Mary Sue. A little bit of Mary Sue. Okay, so, moving on. Raya says, I think everyone I know hates Cole. Yeah, I think it's just due to the Primaris. And the fact that he was somehow able to make Primaris. Just building up on the Emperor's work, which sounds rather heretical. The Emperor's work was perfection. How are you supposed to, out of nowhere, do better than the Emperor? Rega says, but have you seen Space Marine 2? The tech priests are going 2 for 2 in helping Xenos. How's 2 for 2? I mean, I get the one for the Space Marine 2, but what's the other one? Okay, many female ports cover the outer shell of this Necron panel. Perhaps interfacing could improve the team's performance? Let's go with this one in the middle. Okay, I picked the wrong one. Extra Necrons in battle. Here we go. Go, go, go. Ryan says in 500 worlds, there's a cult that worships the Void Dragon, and they help the new Kron character get the Shard of the Nightbringer. Kron character. What's a Kron? As in Necron? The new Necron character? And yeah, there's always gonna be cults that worship Xenos and whatnot, so it makes sense that that would happen. And Chaosinder says Cole as a character was better in the Horus Heresy books, and current time he is too much. Which one came first for Cole as far as writing? Did his book as part of, his generating Primaris come up first? Or did him as a character in Horus Heresy come up first? Because I feel like a lot of times the newer a book is as far as Space Marines and the overall world, the worse it is. The small scale stuff are always pretty good. Anything relating to expanding the lore, pretty bad. But yes, and just like Space Marine 2 gets killed by the bad guy. I mean, that's usually how it goes. And then Regel says Necron character, I forgot his name. I'm pretty sure it was something Egyptian. Sounding anyway. Guzo Gallahan says, I have returned and punish has been given. 10 years of repentance in the penal legions. Okay, that's more than I was saying. I was saying turn him into a servitor. But yeah, it says 40K Primaris was first. See, I figured. Okay, so we have, let's get back to figuring out the strategy. We gotta scan or destroy that. But we gotta move this way. Cassandra says he was introduced as he is now. He was placed in the Horus Heresy books to explain his introduction. So he was retconned into the Horus Heresy books. Got it. I am not a fan of retcons. Really not. It's rare when a retcon is done well. Oh, we gotta get rid of the shrimp. Oh, heavy gutter. We're about to get hit. Oof. Okay, Region in first. I'm gonna have you move up and at least take a couple pot shots at him. Let's use up... Where's the shrimp going? We use this one. Then move here. Use Karatio Claw on yourself there, Region. And hit end turn. Okay. Same thing, we're gonna use the Servo Skull to get some cognition points. Unfortunately, it can... Okay, yeah, he can. And we're gonna use the arc pistol. And continue moving away. We're gonna end turn there. Everybody's taking pot shots at this guy. Move over there. Use Karatio Claw. And let's do some distant prayers. Oh, maybe not. No, yeah, we're gonna have to. It's too far. Oh, Region says, get me in there, I'm gonna hit things. And the original Cassandra says, well, the Necrons were retconned as well as the Orcs. For the most part, the changes help to flesh them out as species and characters. Yeah, so there's always exceptions to the rule. It's just like doing retcons is such a tricky thing. Sometimes it's for the better, like you just described for the Necrons and the Orcs. Though I don't agree with you on the Necrons for the better. I consider that it was a little bit more fun for them to be the sort of mindless Terminator hive mind as opposed to what they are now. I know people like a lot of the Necron characters, but I like it when they were a little bit more intimidating and less funny. I feel like the Necrons right now are mostly floody. Like, you know, everybody loving Tracing the Infinite and whatnot for him being he's pretty much a Pokemon character going around collecting everything. But I will agree on the orcs. Orcs are definitely great right now. There's nothing wrong with the orcs currently. Ria says, I mean, with 400 plus booze, any retcon at this point is lore breaking. Not sure what you mean by 400 plus booze. But yeah, I feel like a lot of retcons right now. The world is thoroughly cemented by this point. Maybe back when they retconned the Necrons and the Orcs, it wasn't fully cemented, but I feel like the world is pretty set. And Chaos says, yeah, they're a bit silly. Yeah, see, like I just don't like how silly they are. I would like them to be a little more intimidating, especially with their design. And the Egyptian theme is supposed to be pretty good, and I know they're supposed to be kind of like the Tomb Kings. But the Tomb Kings aren't silly, you know, because the Tomb Kings were still very intimidating. And everybody loves Nagash, from what I can tell, as far as a villain. So I feel like we need a little bit more of that intimidation factor for the Necrons. And Regan says, also I like the Necron rework with the Silent King and the Traveler. Also the Scientist as Scorpic Lord. I mean, book. Like, I think it would have been better if maybe... I mean, I know what they're trying to do with giving at least some character to the Necrons. And the fact that some of them are normal people, or normal as in... Let me rephrase, not normal, but they're sentient, so they're not just mindless killing machines, is a little bit better, but I find that it's moved over to silly. So I would like them to be sentient, but I don't like the fact that some of them are sentient, some aren't, without a good explanation. It's like, oh yeah, the leaders are sentient. I don't know, I find that to be a little dumb. It seems very arbitrary on who's sentient and who isn't. I would like it to be a little bit more, I guess, better handled. I don't know how you would handle that better. It's the same with the Thousand Suns. I don't like the fact that, oh yeah, the boss guys, they still have their souls and they still have, you know, cognition. But then the run-of-the-mill, the Thousand Sun, is just a mindless automaton, just like the Necrons. So it seems like they did the same thing twice, one for the Thousand Suns, one for the Necrons. Let's get the Skitarii Vanguard in there. Okay, Region, I think you're gonna have to finally get up in there. This guy is not going down. No matter how many times we keep shooting him. And Region says, I meant book. Okay, so I mean with the 400 plus books. Any retcon at this point is lore breaking. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we can finally see how much HP he's got. And then with that, let's use the Infestus to get rid of him. We're gonna end turn. the original Chasm says, the basic truth being mindless does shadow of 1,000 suns. Yeah, see, that's the thing I find kind of interesting though. They made two of this exact same thing, but one is a Space Marine, the other one is a Necron. So it's like, the leaders are all cognition, and they're all Egyptian themed. So both Egyptian themed, and both with cognition leaders, and both with mindless drones. You see how it's not very original? It was done through chaos, warp shenanigans. The other one was done through, you know, the Catan. Or no, sorry, is it the Catan? No. I forget what the... No, yeah, it is the Catan. I'm gonna let him move him in. All right. Really enter in there. And Ragyal says, it is strange that they went with Egypt for the 1,000 Suns. I don't mind the fact that they're Egyptian. I like their aesthetic. It's a pretty decent one. For me, the big issue has always been the mindlessness of it. I don't know, it just never worked for me. Raya says, missed opportunity of a Hogwarts theme or something. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's nothing I think inherently wrong with the Egyptian aesthetic. I like the fact that they're trying to go for an Egyptian aesthetic with the 1,000 Suns, but the fact that they did it twice with two different, sort of entirely different armies, and that both of them have mindless drones to it, is kind of annoying. I like the thing with them having lost their bodies for the 1,000 Suns. It's pretty interesting, and one would actually want their body back. It's just very similar to, I would say, the issue that Barbosa runs into with what's it called? Pirates of the Caribbean 1. They can't feel anymore. And I would figure that that would be a very motivating factor for them to feel again. Again, very similar to the Necrons. Having them all be cognizant, I would think, would be more interesting. Have these cognizant Space Marines be aware that they no longer have bodies and kind of be trying to do everything they can, and the tragedy that it is every single time they try to go out into the world to find a cure for themselves, they obviously get into battles, which then means there's less and less of them, and they're obviously losing, with every time they lose a guy, there's no gene seed to replace them, so it's quite literally a dying legion. I think that's interesting. Or at least it would have been interesting. If it weren't for the fact that there's already, what's it called? 1,000 Suns who still have their bodies. So there's still replenishment there. Regan says, see, unfortunately you're thinking critically for Warhammer lore. I'm gonna need you to stop that. Oh, sorry, I'm a big story fanatic. I love good world building. So I am always very critical of whenever bad world building gets implemented. It's Just the way I am. Alright, Ragyan, you're gonna hit it with your axe. Get ready. Ryan says, finally! Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. He scanned it. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use gain points. Here we go. I'm gonna use Cognition Freedom. And use the Arc Surge to kill this guy. Still alive, huh? Maybe I can stab him. There we go. Let's call in our Cerebral Skull to get some cognition. And entered. And we're done. Oh, cool. One of our units is healed for 2. We got some Blackstone, and we've reduced the awakening by 3. Nice. Here we go. Last fight. Let's see if we can beat it before the time runs out. Now we got another scan to the Scanner Destroy. Okay, and we got quite the long trek. We'll start the battle there. Alright, Region, let's do your thing. Next up, we will use a powerful generator and then lay the smack down. Then use the Infestus Mechadendrite. We're gonna stay on him. Not letting him escape. And you will hear yourself. Let's hope it doesn't do that much damage to you and it kills him. Okay, so we got one of two is fine, I guess. And let's see if we can gain some more cognition. Oh wait, probably not a good idea. We're all up on cognition. Alright, Jerry. End your turn. Okay, have Chaos Hunter heal Region. And heal himself. We'll have to use some cognition points to get him close just so at least he can shoot. And now we'll use our soul skull to gain some cognition. Probably could attack him with my Infestus, but I'll keep that in my back pocket just so that I can make sure that he gets hit with attack of opportunity when he tries to move. Okay, we'll go ahead and summon a Skitari Alpha. Or no, maybe not. We don't have enough. That will definitely kill our chances of, at least of Ragion actually doing any damage right now. So let's go ahead and hit done. Alright, good. Turn. Right, yeah, so that was satisfying to watch. I'm glad. Alright, J-Ray. First things first, arc pistol. Now axe him in the face. All right. And unfortunately, there's nothing much we can do. I mean, I could try using the Arc Surge to kill him, but I'm pretty sure I could just kill him in the next round. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my Serval Skull to maybe gain some more cognition points. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna end the turn there, I think. I don't think you can heal himself. No, he cannot. Doesn't have any healing, so end turn. Okay, Chaos Hunter, you're in melee range. Let's get rid of this guy. Fastest to get rid of him. Then shoot him with the... Yep, the arc pistol. And I think that's the end of this turn. I don't know, I think we're doing fine without any extra help, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah. Keep it going with our guys. Hit him with the macro stubber. Nice. Uh-oh. We got some more enemies coming our way. Alright, yeah, and I'm gonna send you straight at him. Let's see, can we gain some cognition? This one up here. I think there's only the two, right? Yeah, there's only the two. Yeah, I'll get it from this one. And turn. And with that... Yeah, let's do it. He's gonna snipe at that one right to your side. There we go. And keep moving. Okay, now we can do this in prayer on Ragion. Chaos Hunter's gonna go off and carry on the mission. I think we'll end turn there. Gonna send Ragion some backup. I guess I didn't. Never mind. We have Tequila Shot Ryan saying hi. How's the game? The game is actually really good. I've definitely been enjoying it. I think the Varlets have been enjoying it as well. What do you all think? Have you been enjoying Mechanicus? Nice. One hit. And now we'll hit him with the Infestus. And we'll keep it there. The Ragion will heal himself. And J-Ray, he gave us like a little emoji there. I don't know what that emoji means. Sorry, J-Ray. And Ragion says, as long as I'm killing things, I'm loving it. Chaos Hunter is also giving the thumbs up. Well, I'm glad you're all having fun. That's great. Happy to hear that. Ragion says salute emoji. I don't know why it doesn't look like a salute. We can have it move in. Take another pot shot. and then turn. Still alive, so he's still kicking. Okay, so we really need to kill that guy. He is not making things easy. We've triggered some more Necrons. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Stab the Infestus. I think that's that. You know what? We started alone, we're gonna end this alone. Use that power generator to really lay the smack down. Rayon says, Amen. I'm glad you agree. You know what? And just in case, I'm gonna hit enter. Yeah, let's get up in his face. We're gonna hit him with the power axe. And I'm gonna end turn. There we go. He is down for the count. Nope, he's gonna get his attack. Unfortunately, Chaos Hunter is doing pretty good as far as health. It's just J-Ray who's taking a lot of damage. Hopefully he can hang in there. Come on, J-Ray, hang in there. Scan this thing. This is the mission. Scan. Ragia says, Amen. I'm glad you think so, J-Ray. Sorry, Ragion. And then J-Ray says, I am your shield. Don't worry, we'll heal you here. Fortunately, Chaos Hunter is our healer. There we go. He's down. It says extra Necrons in battle. Hopefully we can beat this before any more pop up. Take some pot shots. And he's out. Alright, we're done. Okay, and mission complete! The cohort comes across a Necron device mounted in a chamber deep in the tomb of Agrelek. They destroy it with extreme prejudice, and the binary transmissions immediately halt. Whatever end the Drew's inhabitants wish to achieve with their mockery of lingua technis, they have been prevented from achieving it. Vidax says, Jovian Administration 6190. When the heretic is silenced, it is as if his weapons and tools are stripped from him. He is left impotent and weak. Faustinian says, I can appreciate the benefit of the Skitari of removing this moral threat. I can feel the emotions they do. Relief, joy even. I can take solace from them before I compartmentalize them. Videx, the journey towards inefficiency is halted. Canicles Borealis 6.15 inefficiency is a slope whereupon one slides ever downwards by degrees until one reaches the nadir unknowing. Faustinius, a fate we must avoid if we are to fulfill our mission on Silva Tenebris. Okay, looking good, looking good. That's a lot of guys we killed. Look at all that Blackstone. We got the Volkite Blaster. Single target range attack deals 6 to 8 energy damage to target. I'm definitely giving that to J-Ray. Cognition canister. Target a troop for its next attack. It gains plus 10 damage and 25 critical chance. And then the Blackstone. Ooh, new mechanical unlocked. We can restore 15 HP on the active unit. Alright, let's upgrade here real quick because we're running out of time. Okay, we're over time right now. So, J-Ray, I'm removing your big gun because we're giving you another big gun. Oh, I guess it's too big for you. Oh wait, all I need to do is upgrade. So here, I'll upgrade you now, and then I'll give you the big gun. And you get yourself a tentacle metal beard. Ah, still not enough room. Oh well, I guess we'll keep you with the Arc Search for now. And a lot of points so we can continue to upgrade. And we're gonna upgrade Region all the way to the max. So if no ranged weapons are equipped... Ooh. It says if no ranges are equipped, +1 damage, +3 to movement, +1 physical armor, +1 energy armor, and 15 critical hit chance. I guess we're getting rid of your stubber. Alright, so no melee weapon for you. Gonna give you a Curatio Claw so you can heal yourself a little bit better. Oh wait, no, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll remove the Curatio Claw and give you another power fuel generator. So you'll have 2 upgraded attacks. I feel like we still gotta give you more stuff. I wish I had more melee weapons to give you there, Ryan. Alright, so moving on to Chaos Hunter. An addiction. Choose between two tentacles. Restore all HP on all tech priests. And restore all HP on all troops. There we go. Nice. Okay, so what next? You know what? I'm gonna give the refractor shield to Chaos Hunter. Since he's our healer, what I can do is have him around and make sure that he's getting all the damage so he can heal himself. That would actually be very good, I think. Now let's see if we can upgrade J-Ray all the way to the end. Looks like we can. Here we get gas mechanical for free. Nice. So we can get mechanical can be used again later in the mission. Alright, J-Ray, you are fully upgraded. Now I'm gonna try to give you that big gun I'm gonna give you earlier. And there it is. They're going, woo! You know what? I'm gonna change my mind on the refractor field generator for Chaos Hunter. Instead, I'm gonna give him the gamma pistol. Because I feel like I need somebody who's not constantly doing splash damage. And unfortunately, that arc pistol does a lot of splash damage. Okay, I think with that, we are done. Go ahead and hit save. And we go back to desktop. But alright, Varlets, I hope you had a fun night today. And if you like what I do and like support, please consider subscribing to my Twitch channel or donating to my Ko-Fi at Rosario Divas Heart. Or if you missed an episode, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, which is also called Rosario Divas Heart. And remember that I am working on my next rant, which should be coming out in about 2-ish weeks, more or less. And yeah, before we go, thank you all for coming. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I am always eager for these weekends so we can spend some time together. I might be away from streaming in about 2 weeks' time, starting, here we go. Let me look at my calendar. The 8th of February and the 15th. I will not be able to stream on those weekends. So I think I'm going to try to do something before I go that weekend, maybe do some extra streams, just so you Varlets can get a little bit more streaming goodness. So probably around the week of the 2nd through the 7th, I'll probably do some extra streams just to make up for those 2 that we'll lose. Ryan says, abandoning us. He found a new family. No, it's just, I gotta do things for the Imperium. Unfortunately, it's a lot of work, really, that I gotta do for those 2 weeks. The Imperium never sleeps. But yeah, let's see who we can raid before we go. Okay, looks like Hecaton. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's go ahead and raid him. He's currently, I think he's working on a miniature right now. Says another fantastic day to start building models. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and raid him. He's a miniature painter and I guess modeler as well. Or not modeler, but he puts them together. Kind of like everybody else does who paints midis. But yeah, let's go ahead and check him out. I'm going to go ahead and start the raid here. But again, thank you all very much for coming, and thank you all very much for sticking around. Hope you all had a great time, and look forward to seeing you next week. Anyway, I've been Rosario Divas, and I'm signing out from the Grim Dark Future. Bye-bye, everyone.